Hello children, welcome back to our standard 5th learning class. I am teacher Mona. In the earlier class, we had studied the second topic of history, that is history and the concept of time. I had told you to read the lesson from your EVS2 textbook. I hope that you all have done that and are ready to answer the questions now. So let's get started. Children, you have to answer the questions in one or two words. So the first one, name the two parts of the day. Yes, right. The answer is day and night. Second, around what does our earth rotate? Correct. Around its axis. Third, what is the time taken by earth for one rotation? 24 hours. Absolutely right. Fourth, in whose memory did the common era begin? Correct. Jesus Christ. And fifth, what is the smallest unit of measuring time? Excellent. The answer is a second. Now children, I hope that you remember we had studied about the units of measuring time. So let's try to answer them in their order, starting from the smallest unit. The units of measuring time are second, minutes, hour, day, week, fortnight, month, year, century, and millennium. Excellent children. Children, our next question is match the column. Here, there are two parts given, part A and part B. Let's read both the parts first and then we shall try to find out the correct answer. Starting with part A, first one, 100 years. Second, 1000 years. Third, CE. Fourth, AD, Anno Domini. Fifth, BC or BCE. Sixth, first century of Christian era. Seventh, Shivaji's coronation. And eighth, formation of earth. Part B, option A, in the year of our Lord. Option B, the period before common era. Option C, first century. Option D, 1 to 100 CE or 1 to 100 AD. Option E, 1 millennium. Option F, 4.5 billion years ago. Option G, common era or Christian era. And option H, Rajyabhishek Shaka. Now let's match the correct answers. First one, 100 years. The answer is option C, 1 century. Second one, 1000 years. The answer is option E, 1 millennium. Third, CE. Answer is option G, common era or Christian era. Fourth, AD, Anno Domini. The answer is option A, in the years of our Lord. Fifth, BC or BCE. The answer is option B, the period before common era. Sixth, first century of Christian era. The answer is option D, 1 to 100 CE or 1 to 100 AD. Seventh, Shivaji's coronation. The answer is option H, Rajyabhishek Shaka. And eighth, formation of earth. The answer is option F, 4.5 billion years ago. Children, now you will see few pictures here. You need to observe them very carefully and you have to tell that these pictures are the examples of which scientific technique or which period of history. Okay, so the first picture here. This picture is of the fossil of the animals. Children, this picture is the example of which technique? Right. The answer is carbon-14 analysis. Second, in this picture you can see the wood of the tree, right? So this is the example of which technique? Yes, correct. Tree rings analysis. Now the third picture here. Now here children, you have to tell the picture belongs to which period of history? Yes, right. It is prehistoric period. Fourth picture. Children, here again you have to tell that the picture belongs to which period of history? Correct. It is historic period. Children, in the historic period, the written records were available. Children, I hope you are very clear with the answers. Now, there is a homework for you. So, the first homework is prepare a timeline of yourself and any one parent's life events by arranging the events in order of their happening or in a serial order. Children, we have already studied the timeline in the lesson. I will give you an example of how to do it. On the timeline, the events are arranged according to their happenings or the dates. Rohan was born in 2005. He got admission in school in 2010. He is studying in class 3 in 2013. Now let's mark Rohan's father's life events on the timeline. Rohan's father is of 40 years. He went to school at the age of 5 years. He passed class 10 at the age of 15 years. He passed college at the age of 23 years. He got first job at 30 years age. This is Rohan's father's timeline. Children, you saw how the life events of that boy and his father are arranged in a serial order, how they had happened. Similarly, you have to prepare a timeline. Children, you may also add any of the special occasions of your life. For example, if you have got first rank in the class, or maybe if you have won a prize, or you have won a medal. Like that, you can add any of the events in the timeline. The second homework is you have to complete the chart of time in history by referring to the lesson. Children, besides that, you have to go through the notes which we have discussed in this video. Well, stay home, stay safe and stay happy. And don't forget to keep up with your studies. Thank you.